Hey everyone, today is October 4th, 2025. This is the roughly 3 weeks update since I moved my trees back to the greenhouse. It's still really warm outside, above average. We're getting high 80s. I think we're gonna get the 80s tomorrow as well, and maybe high 70s the next day. Then it's gonna drop 60s. That's during the day. At nighttime, it's in the low 60s. Some of the major changes I had since I moved these trees in the greenhouse is I installed a dehumidifier because it was extremely humid here, especially when the temperature drops. The humidity here is 35 now, and that's with the not the help of the dehumidifier, it's the circulation fan here. Anytime the greenhouse is too hot, the fan kicks in and the humidity drops, so that's good. However, during the nighttime or early in the morning when the temperature is in the low 60s or in the 70s, the dehumidifier will kick off, and then it will keep the humidity at, I believe I set it at 55 now. Now, as expected, in 3 weeks the trees kind of start enjoying the heat and the warmth, especially at nighttime, and they start pushing more growth and also ripening more figs for me compared to outside. The dehumidifier is helping a lot, keeping the fruits from not splitting, and also reduce the water content, I think more than I ever had before. I'm literally picking fruits that are like shriveled on the tree, which is great. It's different. I like it a lot. I'm gonna try to continue doing this next season. As I mentioned, a lot of the trees start putting new growth. This is, for example, a Black Madeira UCD. Smith is going bananas, guys. This is the MGS. Look at this. This is all 3 weeks. So yeah, there's no way these are gonna ripen anytime this year, and but this is what I'm expecting next year. So I'm gonna remove these at the end of the season, and then hopefully next year I will get the same results. Unfortunately, looking at this now, I'm not gonna be able to prune these, which is fine. This is another Smith, same thing here. Just the productivity on this one is different level. Look at this here. That's a lot of figs. And what else we have here? My green goblin has finally started to swell. It's been like this for at least 4 days now, so see how much time it's gonna take. Finally, Cosme Manuel starts to ripen more figs for me. It had a really late start. It's not usually this late, but worth the wait. Basilica been really nice to me the last couple of weeks. Not too many figs, however I'm baking 1 or 2 every other day. It hangs forever. And these 1, 2, 3 here, for example, these need an easy 4 or 5 days. Black Celeste been ripening and pushing more figs, and I'm leaving them, and I'm picking these every now and then. Angelito has been my best one in the greenhouse so far. Not everything is doing as good or as they want him to. I'll give you an example. Look at this Smith. Smith in the greenhouse does not do that well for me. First of all, they get too big. I don't know why, but they don't get the same color I get outside. These will ripen solid green, light green like this, and they are very watery for some reason. So I don't think the dehumidifier impact is making any difference with Smith. This is my experience with Smith. It does amazing outside in direct sunlight. It gets the nice color, the purple color, and also the it just I think develop better taste, more sweeter. This is still sweet, but I don't have the berry taste. It tastes like a sugar fig almost. The grafts are finally showing signs of roots and also a lot of new growth. So I start to see roots here on the, sorry, not the grafts, the air layers. So I have some nice growth here below the air layer and above the air layer. This is from girdling, so as soon as I girdle here, the plant immediately start pushing new growth. And that's the I think that's why some folks they do kind of notch under a bud. I think removing an entire ring will force, or air layering will force new growth. I've noticed this in all the air layers. This one here, for example, this new growth is in the air layer. This one is just below the air layer, as you see here. And yeah, that's the major update. Anything else? Oh, green Mishraska. I don't know what's up with this fig, but these are going to be my first fruit this season. This is 1 year old tree, so we'll give it that excuse for now. I know it's a little bit, it's supposed to be earlier, so next year we'll see how early it is. I'm planning to graft one of these branches, so I'm going to leave one as Angelito and the other one as green Chiriska, because I'm right now a big fan of Angelito, and I have multiple copies. What you see in the background here is all of these were grafted over today and a couple days ago. These are all new grafts, and bunch of Angelitos and Basilica Sica, because so far these two are my top green figs. Basilica is overall, taste-wise, I mean not overall, taste-wise is number one. Angelito is number two, not too far away when it comes to taste, but the earliness and the short hang time is a major plus for Angelito. So I'm making a lot more duplicates of these, and these were some of my good figs. So I have White Madeira, Ishia Black, Labrica, and Azores Dark. Azores Dark is okay fig, not a good fig. I just have better figs. It's nice on its own, but I have much better figs. And that's all. So I have not decided yet for how long I'm going to continue this. Probably another 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see, maybe more. Depends on how bad the electric bill is going to be with the heating. So I might leave these a month maybe. That will help lignify some of this green growth. Honestly, guys, I'm more concerned about the air layers here. I just want to make sure these are all fully rooted and I can take them off before the end of the season. This air layer is doing good. This one here, let me see this one. Oh yeah, this is much better. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I'll give these 2 more weeks. Once I take the air layer off and make sure these grafts are all successful, give them enough time to heal before I move everything back to storage mode. Storage mode is going to be, all the storage is going to be here in the greenhouse, and I will take a video before I prep it, which is actually nothing special. I'm just going to put tarp on the entire wall. I don't want this to get too hot from the sun during the winter, so I'm gonna block the sun on both the roof here and the walls, and then we'll turn the temperature on the thermostat to 35, and the figs will go night-night. So that's the update. Thank you for watching.